What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are with another reaction. In this one, we have did the 22 SAS cross the line this time. Before we dive into this video, if you guys happen to enjoy, please don't forget to smash that subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, and let's see what we got here.
That's not just a motto, it's a way of life for the British Special Air Service. It's what separates warriors from politicians, men of action from men of words. And in 2005, when two SAS operators were captured, beaten, and paraded on Iraqi television, the SAS had a choice. Wait for politicians to negotiate their fate or take matters into their own hands.
Target!
Like, this is what they're trained to do. You're trained to follow orders for sure, but you're trained and instinctive to protect the man next to you. So when two of your fellow brothers, because these at this point you spent more time with them than your families. So these are brothers that are kidnapped, that are still alive. You're not gonna sit back and wait for the politicians to negotiate it out. If one of your family's members got kidnapped and you have the capability of going to get them, you are going to get them by any means necessary. And that's exactly what these guys did. So I don't think it's crossing the line if that's the situation that they're talking about. But let's just keep it going.
It all started on September 19th, 2005, when two undercover operators, known only as Griffiths and Campbell, were deep in Basra, Iraq, on an MI6 sanctioned mission. Posing as civilians, they were tracking a corrupt Iraqi police commander linked to an Iranian-backed Shia militia. The city was a powder keg. British forces had recently arrested another high-level police official, and local officers, many loyal to Hezbollah, were seething. Then disaster struck. The two SAS men were stopped at a checkpoint run by the same corrupt Iraqi police they were investigating. They tried to talk their way out, but tensions were high. The officers reached for them. Bad move. The operators opened fire, wounding two of their attackers before making a break for it. A high-speed chase ripped through the city, but their undercover vehicle, a clunky civilian car, was no match for the pursuing Iraqi forces. Realizing they couldn't escape, they tried diplomacy one last time. They laid down their weapons and surrendered. The Iraqi officers swarmed them, beat them bloody, and hauled them off to Al Jamiat police station, a well-known hub for insurgent activity and torture.
That's insane, bro. It's like, and that's like the scary thing about working undercover. The scary thing, you just never know what situation, especially when things are tense, bro. When everybody's on edge and everybody's starting to get a little paranoid, you never know what situation you're gonna fall into.
Hours later, their battered faces appeared on local television, accused of being spies and murderers.
Two British soldiers have been arrested by the Iraqi authorities in Basra tonight after apparently firing at police. Angry scenes erupted as crowds, hurling rocks and petrol bombs, attacked a British armoured personnel carrier. One soldier was engulfed by flames as he escaped. The Ministry of Defence said it was trying to get access to the two servicemen, but refused to confirm reports that they were Special Forces personnel working undercover.
In Baghdad, the 22nd SAS Regiment didn't waste a second. They knew their brothers were in the hands of Hezbollah-linked police, who had a reputation for handing prisoners over to Shia death squads. A rescue mission was obvious, but the British government hesitated. The orders from London were to literally do nothing. The brass worried about diplomatic fallout. They wanted to avoid provoking local Iraqi leaders.
And I feel like I completely understand that from the brass, from the government. I get it. You got to look at a bigger picture. You got to look at all the moving pieces on the board. But as a soldier, you could give an F about that bigger picture and the moving pieces, right? You're going to get your brother or sister in arms. You feel me? Like, you don't care what kind of collateral comes from it. I'm going to save my family.
To the SAS, this was absurd. The American Delta Force even offered to storm the prison, but the Brits insisted on handling their own. Meanwhile, Campbell and Griffiths were playing a different game: survival. They fed their captors just enough information to stall execution, but refused to give up any real intelligence. With no official green light, Colonel John Lorimer, commander of the 12th Mechanized Brigade, took matters into his own hands. Ignoring orders, 20 SAS operators and 40 British paratroopers deployed for an all-out rescue mission. First, they stormed the police station. British armored units surrounded the complex, blocking off any potential reinforcements. Crowds of angry Iraqis gathered, throwing Molotov cocktails at the tanks. Some even opened fire.
Oh, wow.
Still, London refused to authorize an assault. In one last attempt at diplomacy, 2 British officers entered the station to negotiate and were immediately taken hostage. That was it. The SAS knew they had only one shot left.
It's like they already wanted to go get their guys, but now, like, finally, they this is the last straw. And, like, it don't matter. We're going to get them. This is it.
Then a miracle. A British surveillance helicopter spotted something strange. A small group of men leading 2 blindfolded prisoners out of the police station. The Iraqis weren't going to hold on to Campbell and Griffiths much longer. They were handing them over to a militia.
Oh.
The hostages were disguised in dishdashes, long Arab robes, to blend in with civilians. But the SAS wasn't fooled. They tracked them to a heavily guarded militia safe house. There was no more waiting. The SAS executed a flawless, multi-pronged assault. Tanks smashed through the police station walls, sending Iraqi officers running. Infantry stormed the prison, securing the site and extracting intel. The SAS operators hit the militia compound with surgical precision, breaching multiple entry points at once. Gunfire erupted. Explosions rocked the night. Within minutes, the resistance was crushed. Inside, they found their men, handcuffed, bloodied, but alive.
That's insane.
The mission was a stunning success, but back in London, the political fallout was just beginning.
Oh.
Technically, the SAS had gone rogue. The order was only to secure the area, not attack. But when the entire SAS threatened to resign, the government had no choice but to back the operation.
Yeah.
No hesitation, no regrets. Because in the end, who dares wins.
Yeah.
Did the British government make the right call, or should they have let the SAS handle things from the start?
From the start.
Let us know in the comments. If you'd like to learn more about the heroes of the British Special Air Service, I highly recommend checking out Ben McIntyre's book, SAS Rogue Heroes. The link is at the bottom left of your screen. If you enjoyed this breakdown
I
of...
feel like definitely they should have let the SAS handle it from the start. But again, I'm no politician. I'm not getting all the information that those guys that are making the decisions are getting. I don't know the situations. So from my eyes, I just kind of see it in black and white, whereas they see everything that could possibly happen if you make a certain move. So you have to be very careful about what call you're going to make. But shout out to the SAS for just going in and getting their guys. Like, forget it. I understand the government standpoint. I understand the SAS standpoint as well. That's all we have. If you guys enjoyed, please don't forget to subscribe, get a bit of thumbs up. Also, make sure you check out the next video. I'll see you guys next time.